He's taking me straight into the bushes. Spartan Kid Outdoors family, what is going on? Today we are out here. We brought the kayak. I'm gonna try to do a little bit of short fishing with Action Jackson. I brought the kayak just in case for some reason we see one blow up and I want to get out to it because we're not having too much luck. I brought it just in case of that because every single time we're out here we see a fatty slap and we're like, shh. If we had our kayaks we'd be able to get that one. So I brought it just for that. I'm going to stick to the bank for now. We're going to be throwing some chatterbaits, some football jigs, and some weightless stankos and see if we can't slap any of these bass in the mouth. So stay tuned, guys. We're going to make the trek over to the water and we'll see you when you get there. So I just got into this whole thing with you guys and I wasn't even recording. So we're going to start throwing off the chatterbait. Lost a couple chatterbaits a couple weeks ago, so we went and picked up some more. Action Jackson is just tossing a straight up swim bait and seeing how that does. So I'm going to start with like the bluegill pattern chatterbait and just work it through those weeds, hoping that they're in there. And of course we got the kayak here just in case we need to launch out there and try to see if they're a little bit further out. So let's hop on the GoPro and see if we can't get any. All right guys, we're starting off with the chatterbait. I did not know if this reel was tuned. I'm glad it was. All right guys, so I kind of want to narrate what was going on throughout the day. The video just jumps from being on shore to being on the kayak to paddling. I mean, it's just a mess. So essentially there was a whole lot of this going on. So after just a million different casts off of shore, we decided to hop on the kayak, or I decided to hop on the kayak and just throw the chatterbait around. I mean, we saw a couple of them bust by the little islands that are out there, and no success. Shout out to my boy Liam, one of the subs that I met a couple videos back. Commented on the other video and said, hey man, they are just slamming football head jigs in the black and blue color or the bluegill pattern. And I had a football head jig that was in a PB&J, which is close enough to bluegill. And I was just like, I just started throwing it towards structure because he said they're smashing it on structure. So I just started throwing it to structure, and these next couple casts I would have never imagined it happens. And the funny thing is you guys will see in just a second that I was talking to Jackson about fishing with jigs and how I haven't had much luck with them, but boy did that change. So let's jump into the clip here and you guys will see what happened. Have you ever had much luck on jigs? Like swim jigs, none of that? Really? I don't think I've ever got one on a jig. Any bites? Nothing? Yep. There's one. Yep. Gotta steer out of here. He's taking me straight into the bushes. Whew. He's a nice one. He's a nice one. Come here. Barely hooked. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Barely hooked, dude. Look at this mama. Oh my God. Dude. Oh my God. She was taking me for a ride, guys. Oh man. So I catch Big Bertha off the structure there, and Jackson's like, let's get a weight on this girl. Let's see how big she really is. And I honestly thought she weighed a little bit more than what she weighed out at, but she was like 18, 19 inches long, so her weight that we got was actually a little bit higher than fish normally are, but she's pre-spawned and full of eggs and getting ready to spawn, so she should be about a pound heavier. So she ended up weighing 3.14, so just 3.15, excuse me. Just 1 ounce shy of being a 4-pounder, and man, that's probably the biggest bass I've got this year. So I was super excited. Jackson's got her on shore here. We're gonna get a quick weight on her and get her back so that she can spawn. 315. That's it, dude. She's a hunker. Let's get this big mama back. I don't want to keep her out of the water any longer, man. Let's get her back. Thanks for letting me catch you, big girl. And there she goes. Oh, she thought she was still hooked. Yo. Heck yeah, man. Whew. Perfect release. Woo! And that was all on, guys. I am throwing like a PB&J jig here. 12-pound test, and I have a brush hog as a trailer. 12-pound test, and I just kind of pitched it into the brush over there on my KastKing Royale Legend. Thanks, man. Yeah. So there you have it, guys. I just thought I'd give a little bit of narration through this video just because it jumps from one scene to the next, and I actually ended up catching the male that was on that bed too. I just wasn't recording. Same jig, same piece of structure, and obviously I could tell it was the male because he didn't have a bloody tail. He was not as big, but he was like a decent 2-pounder. So that was nice. I mean, I got the male and the female off that bed, so now we know, as I've been saying, guys, now we know that they're on beds and that they're spawning. Bed fishing is in full effect, so stay tuned, guys. I'm going to be bed fishing a lot in these next coming week or two, next few weeks, and just really zoning in on these fish. Unfortunately, I didn't have polarized sunglasses, and it was cloudy, so I couldn't really even see the fish to begin with. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate the heck out of you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it jumped back and forth, but man, that was a nice fish, and I really wanted to share it with you guys. So once again, thanks so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. And PDX Fishing, you guys missed out on this one, man. They were supposed to come meet me out here. But yeah, shout out to you guys, and shout out to Troy from Boneyard Bassin for hooking it up with that baby brush hog, because that's what I use as a trailer, and they smacked them. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and we will catch you guys on another episode of Spartan Kid Outdoors. We will see you guys later.